In the previous video, I have already discussed what is the importance of test series, but only taking the test series, like today I have taken one mock test, one tomorrow, and like this. It is not sufficient just to take mock test. What you have to do, you have to analyze those tests also. Why analysis is so important? You will come to know your mistakes, you will come to know your level of preparation, you will come to know if you are doing some silly mistakes, or if there are some conceptual type of mistakes, or if you are doing calculation type of mistakes. You will come to know your strong points, your weak points, in which subjects you are good, in which subjects you are weak, and you will come to know if there is in your strategy, if you are attempting the exam and that strategy is wrong or not, you need to change your strategy or not, which type of questions you need to solve first. You will come to know if you are able to attempt the questions, maximum number of questions within the time limit or not. So that is why analysis is very important. So how to analyze the test series, that thing I am going to discuss in this video. But before that, just want to tell you one thing. Unacademy is introducing a 50 days PYQ festival for GATE 2021 aspirants. Here you can boost your preparation by solving 3 years PYQs with the top educators at Unacademy. And in these classes, if you have any doubt, then you can clear your doubts as well. If you want to attend these classes, this is completely free. You don't need to pay anything. And the series has already been started from 5th of November. See, solving previous year question is also very important with your preparation for GATE. Or not just solving, I would rather say how you solve those questions, your possible steps, the strategy means how you solve those questions quickly. That thing is also very important. So all these things they are going to discuss in these free classes, and these classes would be for all the branches and subject wise, like on this day at this time. In this class, detailed discussion would be there on previous year question paper for the subject, like maybe theory of computation. And on this day at this time, detailed discussion on previous year question paper would be there for the subject, maybe computer networks. So that would be really very helpful for you guys, because you will come to know how to solve questions quickly, what is the best possible steps to solve these type of questions. So if you are interested, all the details and the enrollment link I will provide you in the description box of this video. You can go and check out. So now let us discuss how to analyze test series. But before that, one thing you should take care. If in test series your score is less, then you don't need to worry, don't feel demotivated, because your rank doesn't matter a lot as long as you are learning from your mistakes. It is your practice time, your preparation time, and you have to learn from your mistakes. Do not focus on your rank and marks much. Focus on your mistakes. Learn from them. Analyze your mistakes and improve yourself. Ultimately, after taking some tests like 15, 20, 30 tests, your rank, your score will improve. So first thing, what you need to do after taking the mock test. Obviously, you have attempted some questions are unattempted, and some questions are wrong. So first thing, you need to analyze if you are doing some silly mistakes, and if so, find out what kind of silly mistakes. Like some students do calculation error, some students do what, while they note down the data, they note it down wrongly. Their approach is correct, their formula, whatever they have used, everything, the procedure is correct, but the input data is incorrect itself. So obviously the answer would be wrong. Or maybe some students do what, they use the correct formula, maybe in that formula sometimes they use wrong sign, or maybe you forgot the formulas. So try to find out your silly mistakes and analyze them, and work on your mistakes, analyze them, work on them, and promise yourself that in next exam, in next mock test, I am not going to do these kind of silly mistakes. Because see, these type of questions are easy, you know how to solve these kind of questions, you can score very well, you can get full marks, but because of these silly mistakes, you lose out your marks and you go into negative marking, you get negative marking. Next is, now maybe you have left some questions. So find out those topics or those subjects from which you are not able to attempt question. List down all those subjects and then find out the reason why you are not able to attempt question. Maybe one reason, maybe you haven't prepared that subject, right? One reason maybe you forgot some formulas or you forgot some concepts or like this. You have read that subject but you forgot. Next, maybe because of time limit you are not able to solve those questions. So find out the reason and improve according to that. Suppose if you haven't prepared that subject, so prepare that subject, right? If you have time, or maybe some important topics from that subject. Do not leave a subject completely. That thing also I have told you in one of my previous video, right? Do not leave a subject completely. There is subject, maybe it is tough for you, you are not good at that subject, but you are good in some topics, and some topics are important from that subject. Like every year they ask question from that topic, so just prepare that topic, right? Suppose if you forgot something, formula or some concept or like this, then you need revision. So revise that subject or that topic attentively, very carefully. If because of time you are not able to solve, practice more questions. And next is especially focus on those questions in which you forgot the formula, right? You know how to solve that question, but formula you forgot. Now how you are going to solve? So what you can do, find out those questions, and for that, for those subjects or for those topics, what you can do, just make a separate notebook and write down all the formulas. Subject wise you can write down, so that you can revise formulas time to time. And next is attempt. Try to solve unattempted questions after the exam is over. Don't leave that, yeah, it's okay if I was not able to attempt those questions, I'll try those questions in next mock test. No. Try to solve those questions after the test is over. If you haven't prepared that topic, first read that topic, then without looking at the solution, try to solve that question yourself. And after that, maybe you have tried very well but you are not able to solve, then you can look that solution of that question, like how to solve this question. Next, analyze your strategy of attempting the question paper. Maybe some students do what, they start from one question and till 65 they go. Maybe some students do, first of all I'll solve general aptitude question, then I'll solve 2 marks technical question, like this. Maybe some students start from 2 marks technical question. Try to adapt all the strategies while solving mock test, giving test series, and see what is best for you, what is working for you, and follow that strategy at the time of exam, GATE exam. And as well as analyze time taken by you while solving questions, like in which type of questions you are taking long, you are taking more time. Maybe you know how to solve those questions, but still you are taking more time. Why so? It's because of some calculation, you are not able to do calculation quickly, so work on that part. Maybe what you can do, you can memorize some standard values, like maybe you can memorize some squares and cube roots of numbers, and maybe log values, like this. Try to find out why you are taking so much time in solving that question. That is also very important, because time is 180 minutes and 65 questions you have to solve, and it's not that easy kind of questions. Some difficult questions are also there which will take more time. And as well as try to analyze your performance, try to compare your performance with others also, with maybe toppers also, like, and take it as a positive point, right? Because maybe suppose one student who is topper, he has solved only, he has attempted only maybe 38 questions, but accuracy is 99%, and you have attempted 45 questions but your accuracy was 70%, so your rank is lower than that student. So try to focus on accuracy more, or I would rather say try to make a balance between speed and accuracy while you are attempting your exam. And when you are analyzing your mistakes, you are supposed to write down those mistakes in a separate notebook, like mistake notebook can be there. One notebook is for formula, one is for mistakes, so that you can revise, you can see time to time these kind of mistakes you do, and you can work upon that, you can improve yourself. So that's it for this video. Now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.